So far, 18 such values of life or characteristic features or quality of emotion and thought has been announced. The concluding two of them in this verse, Adhyatma Jnana Nityatva. Just as you read your daily newspaper every day, hear the news every day, Adhyatma Jnana. A little of the subjective science, which is the theme of your scriptures, a little portion, 5 pages, 3 pages of it, any part, or continuously 3 pages a day, a little of the scripture you read to keep you warmed up with the higher values. Because in the world nobody will help you. The majority, 99.9% of the people are interested only in the world of OAT. Very few are interested in the higher. Therefore you are going to enter into that dirt and filth and extrovertedness. To maintain yourself, your balance in the higher, you have to discover the courage and enthusiasm all by yourself. And the best method is reading a little of the scripture and get an idea or two and play with it. See? Adhyatma Jnana Nityatva, daily reading a little of the scriptures. Tattva Jnana Artha Darshanam, not only read, but try to reflect upon what you have read and understand the depth, the significance of those statements. Now Arjuna is confused. I had 20, 25, 24 years of university education. I'm not an illiterate. There also I gathered knowledge. When I gathered knowledge in the universities, no university professor ever interfered with my private life. Here these bearded guys are all interfering with my personal life. It's I to decide whether I should live in sensuality or not. Why are you interested in my morality? How I live is my freedom. I am living in a country where the Constitution has given me all the freedom to blast myself. Who are you to stop me? Why do you interfere in my private life? You know a knowledge. I have come for your knowledge. You just pass on the knowledge. Why are you interfering in me, in my life? Then you will not have any identification with the things, and no attachment to the wife and children, no attachment to the beings. Why are you interfering with me? That is my business. You just explain to me. Arjuna has got a difficult. Krishna confesses, what am I to do, my dear Buddhu? My dear fool, what can I do? You came to study a particular theme. That theme is subjective. It has nothing to do with objective. The methodology followed in objective sciences and study, that is not the methodology that we can follow in understanding the subjective reality. So the uniqueness of the subject matter that you are discussing or we are trying to study requires these adjustments. Just as an astrologer or astronomer cannot function in a chemistry laboratory. We have got a chemistry laboratory, you can start your research there. What? Astronomer. He needs a different set of things, isn't it? See? English literature, you want to write a thesis, go to the mathematics department. His mathematics department, how am I to write a thesis on English poetry, 17th century poetry? I must have a library. If this is understood. The objective sciences are only information gathering and you can give it to them. But here, each individual will have to thing and discover and go reach there. An Australian came to Ramana Maharshi, a man of few words, always direct to him. And he waited there and he said, "Sir, I have heard a lot about you and I have come all the way from Australia, 2 weeks holiday. And before I go from India, I want to catch God and go." He thought that God is one of those rare animals somewhere, or rare plant, so that get it and put it in the bucket and go there and continue my work. That is his idea. He said, "Yes, I can show you God, but I don't know whether you will be able to see Him." Said the old man. He said, "Sir, that you don't worry. You show me, I will see." And he started looking all around the room. It's a dark room also. So maybe God has been tied down to the cot or to the window like a dog. Maybe now God is sleeping. His idea is that it is somewhere among the OET. So the old man slowly kept the fan down, because he has always got a fan. Not the electric fan, but a hand fan. He kept it down. I said, "See, that is God." The Australian was sure that the old man is pulling my leg. Anyway, he tried himself. Because when I'm looking this side, God must have gone that side. He said, "Sir, that is not sufficient. I told you. I have shown you God, but you have not got the eyes to see it. Go and create the eyes to see it." "But sir, how can this be God?" "You are an educated man. What is this finger made up of? Calcium, carbon, phosphorus and water. Very good. How does the calcium, carbon, phosphorus is moving? What makes it move? So don't look at the finger, but see that mighty power that makes it move. That power is that moves the whole universe. You have realized to go to Australia and survive there. See? You can show him, but you have not the eyes to see, because the whole mind is hooked on to the OET.